Hello friends, it's RetroGamingNow, and we are back with something a little bit different. I'm going to be going through Portal. Now, Portal, actually, believe it or not, was the very first game I ever played when I started this YouTube channel. But the audio wasn't good and I've deleted it, but I think it'd be fun to come back and revisit this since this is one of my favorite games. That being said, let's go ahead and hit New Game. Start at the beginning. Start New Game. Alright, so we've just woken up from some sort of futuristic bed. We're in an area which has lots of glass. Looking around, there's a timer that's going down. We have 43 seconds until something happens. If I press E, I can pick something up.
Again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so some sort of testing center, not sure what's going on. When we open up, this is our first introduction to a portal, so you can see orange through here, blue over here. I can look at myself. Nice orange jumpsuit, and let's walk through. 00, Aperture Laboratories. There's a camera up there that's watching, and then there's some, looks like an office maybe up there, so they can look through at us. Interesting. Okay, so we've got a button. It's down on the button, opens the door. And here it says E to pick up an object. Well, pretty simple. Put the button on the object.
Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube.
So basically what she's saying is if I somehow manage to get this over here, this is going to destroy it before I get into the elevator. Because they can't have us bringing equipment between tests. So we'll take the elevator up. It's a nice little loading screen. Where do we end up? Test 1, 1 of 19. Alright, let's get started.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Okay, so we'll notice the blue one's over there, but every once in a while it switches, so the blue one's over there. So what we need to do is wait for the blue to go there. Oops, pick up the cube. And then head back through. Okay, we got through in time. Put the cube on the button.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Yeah, at 1500 megawatts. Wouldn't want to be anywhere near that thing. Okay, so let's wait for this to open over there. Alright, that is test number 1 out of 19. That's pretty easy, not too bad. Step in the elevator. Guess a question we've got to ask ourselves is what exactly are we doing here? Why is there a robot narrator telling us what to do? What is testing? What is Aperture Laboratories? Very, very strange situation we found ourselves in. As we wait for the loading screen. Come on. Alright.
You're doing very
Thank you.
Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
All right. Okay, so we got something that's rotating around shooting portals. And should have stepped in when we had the chance, because it shot one through this hole and we were able to walk through if we wanted to, but we didn't. So we'll have to wait for this to spin around. 4 arrows going to that portal gun. Here comes a portal. Alright. So we can step through. This door appears to be locked, so let's jump down.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Alright, so if we left click, we can fire portals, and you see it's going to that up there. So it'll change. Now, a couple things to note. We can't fire portals onto glass. And we can't fire portals onto this metallic. We can, however,
To ensure the safe performance
take out
of all
this.
authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Vital testing apparatus. Alright, so we need to get up there somehow. So what I can do is portal on up here, and this puts us through there. Send the portal to that side. Oh, I thought that was going to close. But I can show you what the Emancipation Grill does, actually. So if we try to take this camera with us... Oh, I'm just going to steal this. Bzzzt, it gets destroyed. And apparently that's what happens to your tooth enamel, should things go horribly awry. Thanks, Aperture Laboratories.
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Alright. Get a little look at the underside of this. Lots of like piston sort of things going on. Almost like these chambers are constructed, like fabricated on the fly, so they'll just put these pistons up and down. So I know I can walk through up here. You saw that this portal was here.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
So no one is watching us, it would seem, except for through those cameras, which we can get rid of.
Vital to your success. Do not destroy testing apparatus.
So now we need to get up there. Pretty simple, just fire a portal and walk on across.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Tested for what? It's a very creative puzzle game. I actually heard that Valve considered doing a VR version of Portal, but apparently it was just Vomit City. Like, it's just so sickening. And I can see why. I mean, lots of these like interdimensional moving through all this stuff could get really make you queasy after a while. Alright. What is this, number 3?
Welcome to
4.
Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well. Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Now I'll point out that these don't actually activate the buttons, so there's nothing we can do there. Now this just dropped down
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
a cube. Oops, didn't want to do that. Well, that's okay. If I fire that on the wall, we can bring the cube with us. Blink. Put it on.
Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, We will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
What are the odds of that actually happening? We have this omniscient voice talking to us, security cameras everywhere. They know when we've destroyed security cameras. Alright. Yep, I knew there was going to be a camera there.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Alright, well, GLaDOS is a liar. Oh, I said the name. GLaDOS, it's not really a spoiler, everyone knows. GLaDOS is the name of the narrator talking to us. Don't really know much about her right now, but we do know that's her name. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got here. We got a yellow portal that shows up over here. We've got a cube down there. So let's bring one of these cubes with us. Oops. And it should be obvious we need to get 2 cubes here. So the second cube is over there. So if I fire a portal over here, I can step on over, bring this cube down, and open the door. Or can I? Am I missing something? One. And 2. Interesting. Does not seem to be the solution. So let's look around and see if we missed something. Do I need to be up here for some reason? Very strange. Okay, so I think it was just some sort of glitch. I was able to get it to work now, so I just set the cube down on there and then over here. So probably just something weird going on.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2,
Wonderful. How do we get out? Fire a portal there, shoop, and drop on down. Nope, portal gun does not work in here. Suppose it was worth checking, though. Still, very strange situation to find ourselves in, solving these puzzles. Why? GLaDOS doesn't seem particularly intent in telling us anything useful. Only things that we would need to know as a test subject. 6.
Blood safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals. The Aperture Science High Energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
What was that? Oh. Touch it and you die is basically what she meant. Okay.
Blood safety is one of many Enrichment
So we need to get that pellet here.
The Aperture Science High Energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused unbelievable. You. Subject name here. Must be the pride of. Subject here.
Oh man, this game just has this like really quirky sense of humor, which is so well executed. Especially when you get to Portal 2. Portal 2 is like much bigger and grander game than this, but this one just has so much charm to it. I'm pretty sure it's mostly made by one person, actually, if I recall correctly.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
I thought the game was going to crash for a minute there.
Use the aperture science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Alright, if you didn't see what I did, I just took that, put the portal there so it went through, and turned that on. Now, I can just drop down onto this. And then we can leap on over to the exit. Alright, not too bad. It's gonna be a fast game. Was that already like 6 or something? I think we're coming up to 7. Loading. Yeah, I don't have this game installed on my SSD. That might make the loading times a little bit longer. I wonder if that's why it seems to be... We had that little freeze briefly for a minute there. It's kind of strange because I think Source games tend to be well optimized. That's why they work so well for VR, I think, is because it doesn't require a lot of processing power. I mean, they have their own visual style, but I think it's okay.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Okay. Touch it and you die. So let's wait for that thing to go by first. Okay. So let's try shooting a portal there. Oh. That kills us. I guess I wasn't thinking that one through, was I?
Will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Alright, so for now we'll just have to treat this as a object to avoid. Let that go by. Fire up. Oops. I mistimed that one.
Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
I should have paid attention when it said control to crouch. Okay. So, now we've gotten through this. How are we going to be able to get this energy ball over here? Well, this is about to get destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and send that there. So this is going to go through, come through here, and then, when it's over here, I can change this portal. So it comes back through and hits this. Aha, there we go. First time I played this game, it took me a while to figure that one out. But that's how you do it. And yes, you do die if you touch this.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Well, I suppose in the real world I couldn't have already died 3 times. And we'll let it load. That was pretty fast.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Okay. Thanks everybody for watching episode 1. Apparently this test is impossible, which means we will be checking it out in the next episode of Let's Play Portal. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.